The main thing, we've been trained by Captain Fennell to keep the main thing the main thing. The main thing is the Chinese Communist Party. And let me be blunt. We've had John Solomon, who's one of the top investigative reporters in the imperial capital, and we've had Winton Hall, who, like you, is an author that's just written a new book about artificial intelligence, but part of it's the left, the right, and China, and the race to control AI. And what John Solomon's reporting is that the Chinese Communist Party was actively involved in the stealing of the 2020 election and got into all the voter files, social security numbers, locations, all of it in April of 2020, right? In preparation for making sure that Donald Trump did not return to the White House. Why? Because in May of 2019, ladies and gentlemen, up until maybe this month, was the most important and significant geopolitical activity in this century. Because the Chinese Communist Party said, no, we're tearing up the deal that Trump worked 2 years on, what we call the Lighthouse deal. No, One Belt, One Road's the first conference, and Putin's our partner, and this thing's rolling. No, the tech guys over the oligarchs in China are not going to have free reign. We're going to remove them and have it all report to the state. And TikTok and DeepSeek came out of that. And most importantly, we're going to declare a people's war against the United States of America. They could not be more blunt. Our peer competitor, a country that wants to be a hegemon, has declared war on us, and everything since then has been to come at us in the hardest way, and this of power. And they so dwarf this collection of nutcases in Iran, and yes, they are dangerous. Don't get me wrong. Heck, I've been part of this whole anti-mullah situation for 20 years now. Made movies about it, went to conferences about it, built up a grassroots effort against it, all of it. Hell, I was spent all this time in Texas putting Sharia law on the ballot to make sure that we don't have the invasion in the jewel of the crown of the Union. But Jan, we sit here and talk about this, and they're missing the point because they want to miss the point. The central enemy of the United States of America and the people of the United States of America is the Chinese Communist Party. The central enemy of Lao Beijing, the common man and woman in China that has killed 450 million by forced abortions and maybe 250 million in gulags and killed and starved. And now your book, Killed to Order, shows their outright barbarity and savagery. What doesn't the Lindsey Grahams and the Tom Cottons and all these folks that got us now in a big old shooting war, once again in the Middle East, all about oil, what are they missing, sir?